Imagine training 6 hours a day, eating 6,000 calories, injecting hundreds of dollars in PEDs, and getting a $10 plastic trophy. Welcome to the business of bodybuilding, where the muscles are huge and the paychecks are a joke. If you're still watching, you're clearly not just here for pretty muscles. You're here for truth, the kind you don't get in a supplement ad. So hit that subscribe button. This will help our channel to grow faster and make more quality videos for your entertainment. Love ya. In this video, we're pulling back the curtain. How do bodybuilders survive and even thrive without a 9-to-5 job? From the golden era of the 1980s to the TikTok explosion, we're exposing every way bodybuilders make money and why a normal job just doesn't cut it. Part 1. The 1980s. Living broke, training rich. Back in the 80s, pro bodybuilding was glamorous on stage, but brutal in real life. Prize money was pathetic. Winning the Mr. Olympia got you maybe $25,000. But second place? Pennies. Most bodybuilders had no sponsors, no internet, and no way to monetize their fame. So they took meathead jobs, security guards, bouncers, warehouse work. Tom Platz sold gym memberships. Monty Coleman worked full-time as a cop, while winning Olympias. You had to train like a monster and still punch the clock. Part 2, 90s, early 2000s. The mass monster grind. The 90s brought freak size. Dorian, Ronnie, Nasser. PED use was through the roof, so were gym hours. But money, still trash. Ronnie Coleman's first Olympia win paid $110,000, but prep cost him more than half that. So the only options how to gain money was working a stable job, seminars, PED sales if you are lucky Mr. Olympia. Part 3, the sponsorship era. Hope and hypocrisy. The 2000s gave birth to big supplement sponsorships. Muscle Tech, BSN, Gaspari. They signed athletes with decent physiques and promised the dream. Jay Cutler had one of the biggest contracts of the time, reportedly over $200K per year. But these deals came with tight control. Scripted interviews, brand loyalty, and no real freedom. You couldn't admit PED use. You had to pretend the results came from creatine and protein, and if you slipped, you were dropped instantly. Part 4. Social media changed everything. Then came YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Bodybuilders didn't need a sponsor. They became the brand. Guys like Rich Piana exploded online with raw, unfiltered content.
Be on your 10th meal and be like, I can't eat this 10th meal, I can't do it. You're gonna go onto my channel, you're gonna look, what's Rich Piana doing? I'm eating my 10th meal of the day. And you're gonna see me eating and you'll be like, if he can do it, I can do it.
He said it how it was and sold millions in merch and supplements. Chris Bumstead? He doesn't just win Olympias. He's the face of raw nutrition and has a massive YouTube following. He makes more from business and content than the Olympia paycheck itself. Sam Sulek? 0 shows, 0 titles, and yet possibly making 6 figures monthly from YouTube and sponsorships. Part 5, modern hustles. OnlyFans, coaching, and clicks. Some pros coach online, charging $300 to $800 a month per client. Some bodybuilders go on podcasts.
I walked in the gym and I remember looking at him and saying, how is that even possible?
Run paid training apps or sell digital programs. Others just flex for money. Yes, some male bodybuilders are making bank on OnlyFans. Natty or not, it doesn't matter. You don't need a title. You don't need a sponsor. All you need is attention, and attention equals income. That's why you see trend chasers, drama creators, fake natties, and meme lifters all getting rich. The platform is bigger than the stage. Part 6. So why don't they get a normal job? Because they can't. A bodybuilder's schedule is hell. Wake up, cardio, 3 to 4 meals before noon, train 2 hours, pose, nap, eat 3 more times, pin injections, and do it again tomorrow. Try working a 9 to 5 in between that. You can't. You'll lose size, lose conditioning, and lose your edge. For most top athletes, it's bodybuilding or nothing. Part 7. What does it all pay? Truth time.
Where's the money, Lebowski?
Mr. Olympia, 2024. $400,000 for first place. But you spent $50,000 to $100,000 on gear, food, travel, coaching, and months of prep. And that's the best case. If you're 10th place, maybe $10 $3 after taxes, almost nothing. That's why most pros make their real money off the stage. Instagram models, fake natty coaches, supplement affiliates, YouTubers, they're pulling $5,300 to $100,000 a month. And they've never competed once. The game isn't judged by IFBB. It's judged by engagement. Part 8. The Underground Market, Careful Zone. Some bodybuilders, especially in the 90s to thousands, financed their careers by selling PEDs. Dave Palumbo served time. Boston Lloyd openly admitted his early hustle. Forums like evolutionary.org and Reddit still have open talk of underground labs. It's illegal, risky, but it happened, and still happens. Part 9. Real examples, old versus new. Arnold Schwarzenegger made his money from movies and real estate. Ronnie Coleman kept his cop job until he couldn't walk. Jay Cutler invested in real estate and launched Cutler Nutrition. None of them survived on prize money alone. Sam Sulek monetized TikTok by being a zoo animal in the gym. Trend Twins got millions of views. Derek Lunsford, Olympian and social media personality. If you're not online, you're invisible. So how do bodybuilders really make money? Coaching, online plus in person. Sponsorships, supplements, gear. Social media, YouTube, TikTok, IG. Digital products, ebooks, apps. Guest posing, seminars, OnlyFans and adult content, real estate or side businesses. Sometimes underground PED sales. Rarely prize money. Being a bodybuilder isn't just about lifting. It's managing a brand, surviving extreme diets, handling hate, and constantly chasing attention. Most quit. Few succeed. But those who get it right, they earn without ever clocking in. Have you learned something new? Hit that like. It helps, way more than you think. Want more behind the scenes of bodybuilding's wild world? Subscribe now, because this industry doesn't just build muscle, it builds myths. And we're here to break them all.